Hey guys, my name is Theo Van. Today I want to talk about some knives and finding deals. Now, just to let you guys know that as of right now, inflation's high everywhere. Price of everything's going up, and this is something that I've learned while getting into the knife game and just being able to do these, trying to reprioritize what I want to be able to do in life. In a way, I'm really good at electronics. I'm pretty decent at them, but I've always been an outdoorsy kind of person, and I think I'm going to move over to doing a little bit more bushcrafting, especially with my children. I just like to focus on those kinds of things more. Now, what I want to talk about is somehow I've got a pretty wife, some kids, and they all tolerate me. So what can I ask for more? And that would be the one knife to rule them all. The search for that, anyway. So here's what I'm talking about. At this moment, the one I chose, and I've actually had it for a while, is the ESEE-V. This is not my EDC anymore. This is not even my bushcraft knife that I utilize, but it is something that I do love. I mean, whenever you hold this knife, it's got some power. Now, whenever I was looking this up, there's only really one other knife that was a competitor to this, and that is, well, actually I say one other knife, but actually there's, the other one is the Ontario RTAK-II, and then as far as budget goes, the Becker BK9. Now, I didn't really know much about the Becker BK9 until after I got this knife, and looking back now, I probably would have tried the Becker BK9. Just because of the DBK boys. And I do want to play a little video here real quick. This is the ESEE-V versus the K-Bar Becker BK9 by DBK. And this is how old of a video? 4 years ago. So we sit here and talk about, when we want to go buy something, we go and look it up online, look up YouTube videos, look up reviews, look up everything. Now, listen to this part. It starts off with the ESEE-V.
Cheapest $160 ESEE-V with 1095 steel, hardened up to 55 HSC. It's served in the jungle, saving love. Then we have the $90 K-Bar Becker BK9, a 1095 Crovan crowbar with a...
They said $160 ESEE-V, as well as a $90 Becker BK9. If that was the case, I would have went with the BK9, all in all. But now, and this does play into this, because if you're not paying attention and you're like, well, you know what? It is a budget ESEE-V, and it did better in every test. You would automatically go, well, I think I'm just going to go save that money and do that. $90 compared to $160. But if you go today, right now, and let me make sure I've got these things. So that's another thing I'm utilizing is honey, by the way. It's an add-on to PCs. It really does show you price changes. I really wish it could go back years, because then we'd be able to see back when the Becker BK9 was $90. Now then. Okay, so they said the ESEE-V was $160, and this is what you can buy it for now. You can buy it for this price right here, $168, $8 more, and let's see what the price has changed to. This is honey. If you go into it, $168. These are the price changes over the past 120 days. So right now it's back at the low part of the time, but at one point in time, right around Christmas time, everybody's trying to get gifts for everybody. It went up. I'm very surprised we didn't see a dip, and you'll start recognizing some of this stuff. Usually around some of these dates, you'll see a big spike, and that's actually what happened. Was you see this big spike. This is the regular price, and this is for almost everything. You get a month of low price, and then you get a month of high price. High, man, it's high. I can't believe that. And then November comes around, and you get Black Friday, and look, it's $10 cheaper than it was last month. That's where they get you on Black. That's why Black Friday is a scam, and almost every one of them will do this. But all in all, $168. It goes up for the illusion of a Black Friday deal, like everything else on Amazon. But I mean, you're looking at $168. Now let's go to the K-Bar Becker BK2. I chose the one with the cheapest sheath. $108. 7 price changes the past 30 days. Let's see what it looks like. Right now it's at a high price, but it looks like it did go down to $106, $103. But we're still talking $13, $14 more than what it was whenever that video came out 4 years ago. So it's went up, especially right now, almost $20. Whereas the ESEE, which by the way, I'm going to go ahead and point this out, ESEE has, like all their knives, will have the right here lifetime warranty. No questions asked. You send it in, you break it. You send it in. They send you a new one. I have not had to use that. Thank goodness so far. But I have heavily modified my SE5. I stripped the coating off of it. I blued the steel. I reprofiled the edge down to a 20. And I also put a little grind spot right there. Flattened it out, turned it into a 90 so that way I can throw a strike and with a ferro rod. And I still find myself every now and again, I will carry this knife just because I like it. It's a big, beefy knife, and I feel like I'm not going to break it, even though it's 1095 steel. 1095 steel is really good steel. And, we have super steels now. Like I said, it's not my EDC. My EDC is my EDC is a cold steel AK-47 CPM 3V steel, super steel. And I even had to modify this. I just reprofiled the edge. You can probably see the shine right there on that edge. I took it down to a 17. I also had to do the spine again to give it a 90 so it'll throw sparks on a ferro rod. Now that being said, what are some of the other knives? And I've just went through here and I've opened up a few of them. K-Bar Becker BK9. Look at this price exchange. It used to be $107. So you're talking about the BK2, the Jubilee with an extra 4 inches. That's what she said. Extra 4 inches. So it's just a big, beefier BK2. And 120 days ago, you could get it for the same price. You can get the small one now. And as you can tell, you got the whole, oh man, it did go down around that time. But, look at this price. I mean, these changes they're changing at the drop of a hat. Puppy dog. What's another one? This is the, which one? Ontario. Ontario used to be, I do believe, Ontario Rats used to be an ESEE. They used to be business partners. So this is the Ontario version of this. That's why they look so damn similar. But look at that. And by the way, they both have the same lifetimes. I was actually able to get this one for $60 on eBay. I'm going to test it out. Just wanted to, save me $20. Something I'm going to beat the hell out of. Why not save the $60? And I'm pretty sure they also give you the lifetime warranty if I bash it up too much. But the Becker BK9, these are all 9-inch blades. Look at that, those price changes. You got to keep an eye on this stuff. If you're ordering something, I suggest going on the computer and looking at this Honey app, because it's going to tell you, oh, well, we're in a high point right now and it looks like it goes down next month. That could save me an extra $10, $15. Especially, You know, like I said, the Becker BK2, if it was $90 and if I was in the shopping for a knife, I would have bought the Becker BK2. But no, it was just slightly cheaper. I don't think they have as good as a system as ESEE with their insurance, whatnot. I guess lifetime warranties, not insurance. But anyway, I will put links to the description of each one of these knives. The one that I would go for, and that's another thing. Like some of these more expensive knives, I have noticed the price change is somewhat minimal in a way. Like if you look at this this ESEE Authentic JUNGLAS, this is the 9-inch one. This says, and I had to reset my browser so the prices have changed just in a matter of a couple days. $179, but if you get the cool looking plain black one, you're looking at I think it was $189, but they sold out, so that's why it's not listed on here. So if you just get this one with a sheath, take a look at what this one has been. 120 days, price hasn't changed. Big old 9-inch. Something I've kind of noticed is that the more expensive ones, I don't think they can afford to raise their prices as much as some of these cheaper ones, like Becker BK2, the Becker knives, the K-bar knives that are so far out there that it's not that it's a bad thing, because they are proving themselves to be worth that much, and that's why people are still buying them. But they used to be the budget knife that people were like, this is where you go. Now they're starting to, because of their popularity, all this other stuff, they're raising their price, and they're no longer the budget knife that a lot of these YouTube descriptions have claimed they were. They're up there into, the price range is getting up there. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to put some links in the description, as well as a sign up for Honey. Because even though Amazon owns them now, I do believe, they're still a good thing to keep an eye on, because it's almost like watching a stock market of almost anything that you can find on Amazon. It keeps a tally, and if you're in that high mark, it'll go, and you see that it has a history of going up and down. Wait for it to go down, then get it, and it'll also tell you, hey, you can get it cheaper here. It will. So anyway, keep up the good work. I will be putting out some more videos. I do eventually want to get a Becker BK2 and put it toe to toe with this. See if if my regrets were true. Should I have gone with it in the first place? And we'll see. We will see. Anyway, keep up the good work. Please hit like, share, comment. That'd be awesome. Thanks. Bye.